Primetime local news, serving the Lakeland and Midwest regions.
Hello and welcome to Primetime Local News. My name is Randy Cormish and thank you for joining us. The Lloydminster Public Library is kicking off spring with some fun events for the whole family. Next month, the library will have some Ask-A-Lottos staying with them. They will be part of a presentation called We Ask a Lotto Questions.
We're very excited on April 5th from 10 to 1 to have an event called We Ask-A-Lotto Questions. There'll be family fun and games and crafts, and live Ask-A-Lottos will be on display in the library for the month of April.
With the weather warming up, the library is encouraging outdoor fun by introducing their Active Living Library.
Starting on April 5th, you'll be able to rent giant Connect 4 games, bocce ball sets, pickleball equipment, exercise bands, hand weights, just a bunch of things for active living, for people who may not have space to store it, for people who would like to try something out before they commit to purchasing it.
For more information on the events coming up at the library, head to lloydminster.info. Paying for post-secondary education is and will always be a struggle for Canadians, unless scholarships are in place to offset the costs. In this week's Beyond the Classroom, we see a Holy Rosary High School student get a surprise with a $30,000 scholarship.
The University of Saskatchewan awarded Jace Zidar $30,000 in scholarship money, which was quite a shock to him. Jace speaks to the weeks leading up to this surprise and his plans once he gets to the U of S.
I was super confused the last 2 weeks because everyone was kind of saying stuff, but I don't know if they knew they were supposed to mention it, and then they confused me, and then I got confused, and they were confused, and then this showed up, and then it all made sense. I'm going to be studying biomedical sciences to hopefully become a dentist, and then I'm going to play football hopefully at U of S too.
The recruitment team at the U of S is very aware of the work Holy Rosary students put in and are always looking to support them in their academic journey.
We help them to find their passionate, and if they're doing great in their high school, or show us their big interest in their sports or leadership or do a lot of community service, we will support them with scholarships and awards.
Holy Rosary staff are proud of what one of their students was able to accomplish, but those that really know Jace weren't too surprised he received this scholarship.
He's a very well-rounded young man. He works really hard in all areas, both the academics and athletics, and so it is a surprise, but it's not a surprise that he's a winner of this scholarship because of his hard work. Regardless
of whatever path he chooses, Jace holds the time he spent at Holy Rosary near and dear to his heart.
I'm just going to miss all the memories and family and friends because, I've lived here pretty much my whole life, so I'm moving away from basically everyone I know. So I'm going to miss all the people, and I'm going to miss all the memories I made here.
And that's all for this week's edition of Beyond the Classroom.
This is your classroom. Hands-on learning like you've never seen.
Human Habits Hub is hosting the 3rd annual Elevated Wellness Retreat on April 6th. I got the chance to speak with somebody involved to learn more about the retreat. Today I'm joined by Tennille Zellweger, and we're going to be talking about the wellness retreat that is coming up. So thank you so much for joining me today, Tennille. Could you start off by telling me a bit about the retreat and what it's all about?
So the Elevated Wellness Retreat, it's our 3rd annual one in the community of Lloydminster. And we're really grateful because this year we get to do it at Human Habits Hub, which is a community space in Lloydminster. It's a newer establishment, and it's really just a place where you can kind of come and elevate your own energy, your own life. They offer different things. And so the Elevated Wellness Retreat, there's several really powerful businesses in Lloydminster that have teamed up as a collective to curate a really amazing day that's based on a retreat, just to help people elevate in every aspect.
Wow, that's amazing. And then, what day and time is the retreat?
Wellness retreat is April 6th. It starts at 9:30 to 5:30, and it's at Human Habits Hub in Lloydminster, which is just downtown. So during the day of the retreat, it's a workshop style. So we have several different businesses that have teamed up together to put together an amazing day to guide you through. And so if anybody here is listening and they've never even been to a retreat, maybe they have an inner guidance that they want to go to a retreat, or they want to just be in a community that's supporting. That's what the Elevated Wellness Retreat is all about, is no matter where you're at in your journey, it's just coming together in a community that's going to help you elevate in some aspect. But we'd also really like to thank the community involvement, because Lloydminster has a really strong sense of community. And we've had a lot of other businesses behind the scenes that have been a part of this. And we would like to thank each and every one of you, because you guys are amazing. We've had over $8,500 in giveaways just from local businesses. So everybody that comes to the retreat will get the opportunity to get a giveaway that was gifted by an amazing local Lloydminster business as well.
Wow, that sounds amazing. And then how much are the tickets and what do they include?
There is limited tickets just because of this space. We really want to make sure that we give everybody the most value and really give them that environment that's supportive for their own growth. But each ticket includes lunch, coffee, tea, and a chem juice. And they're $222 plus the tax. And then within that is all of your workshops. So you show up at 9:30 and you will be completely immersed in a very immersive, energetic environment where there's different workshops led by different spiritual business owners and holistic business owners in our community.
Okay, perfect. And then what do you believe the importance of this retreat is?
So the importance of the retreat is really about elevating, just to become the best version of you, because when we all do that, we become the catalyst to change the world around us. So Lloydminster has a really strong sense of community, but that's where when we bring people together with a retreat, we really create that co-elevation effect where we inspire, we motivate, and we help people to elevate so that that can trickle out into our own community.
Wow, that sounds amazing. And then what do you hope that the people that attend the retreat take away from it?
So everybody coming will have their own intention. They'll have their own why they're coming. Our hope and our true intention is that people just show up as themselves, and that throughout the day, whatever their intention is coming in, that they get to cultivate that, and that that is what comes to fruition for them. So we really just hope that we create a really self-reflective opportunity for people to come into that supportive environment where they're going to learn different rituals, they're going to learn different techniques that they can integrate into their own life to become the best versions of them. And that we get to be a part of that as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, yeah, is there just anything else you wanted to add just for people that might be interested in attending the retreat?
Yeah, so we really just want to highlight that it doesn't matter where you're at in your journey. Maybe you've never been to a retreat. Maybe this is the first time you even thought about it. It's really just about trusting that intuitive guidance and come to the retreat. We'd love to co-elevate with you. We'd love to have your energy here because that's where we can grow together.
Perfect. And yeah, that was all the questions I had for you today, Tennille. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to do this. And I look forward to hearing how the retreat turns out. We'll have more primetime local news after the break. Get ready to shine on as the Lloydminster City Church hosts a free Mario Bros themed Kids Shine On event this Saturday. Our Astarte Lazo has more with the coordinator of the event.
So today I'm joined by Shauna Nate Timmons, who's the coordinator of the upcoming Kids Shine On event at the Lloydminster City Church. So thank you so much for joining me today, Shauna.
Sure, of course.
Awesome. So the Kids Shine On event, can you tell me a little bit more about that? And I saw that it's a free event and that it's Mario Bros theme, I'm assuming as well, because background and like the posters, it's all really, really cute and creative.
Yeah, so it is a free event, for sure. Our church likes doing that with, you know, not everything is expensive now. And I feel like, especially for those ages, it goes from ages 4 to 10. And I mean, everything like is just expensive nowadays. And so we for sure just want to just bless our community and just let parents drop their kids off and and then kids, they get an awesome day. And so yeah, registration starts at 12:30, and then the fun starts at 1, and it goes till 4:30 is the pickup. And ages, like I said, 4 to 10. And what we have is we have an insane amount of stuff, honestly. We have music. They get to meet the full crew of like this crew back here in live version that sing songs with them and stuff like that. From there, they get to go and either go on our bouncy castle or our bouncy obstacle course. We have face painting. We have snacks and Slurpees, which is really cool, especially after jumping around on bouncy castles. I mean, jeepers. And then we also have puppet shows. We have a carnival room, and you never lose there, which is fun. And then just making sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, man. And yeah, honestly, it's just a huge fun day for kids.
Yeah, absolutely. It sounds like a very, very fun day. It's like it sounds very packed as well. And it's a free event. So how is the church able to host like a free event like this?
In our church, we end up putting certain money aside for different events and different things. And our church specifically really caters to our kids' stuff. They're our future, and we want to grow them up loving, compassionate, respectful people. And the only way you can do that is if you pour into them. And so our church is really amazing with putting money towards that and making sure that that the kids are also taken care of, but at the same time pouring out to our community. And our youth group has been around lots, whether it was Street Fest or it was at Skylines Block Party, I think it was called. And our youth went there, and when we go to those events, even we say donation only, because we don't want people feeling like they have to pay a certain amount, because that's literally everywhere now. And so it's just like, no, you can donate, but if you can't, just come. And so yeah, that's our church really, really wants to stress that we just want to love on you, and we understand the times that we're in.
Yeah, it's an amazing thing that the church is doing, and I do agree, like the kids are the future, so it's really important for us to show how much we love them and appreciate them, and just have like make them have fun. Like it's a fun event. Like I love that it's a Mario Bros theme. Is it always a Mario Bros theme, or
No, it's never the same. In the past we've had it was on May the 4th, so we had a Star Wars theme. There was a jungle theme, and it keeps going and going. So the next one, it will be a different theme, and the next one is in November, and that's November the, oh my goodness, I didn't even write that down. I think it's November the 15th is a Saturday. Let me look really quick. It's during the craft show. And so then parents have the ability to drop their kids off on that Saturday and go to the craft show and just like shop in peace and get your presents, because I get all my presents from there for my kids. So let me just make sure of that. November the 15th. Yeah. So November the 15th is our next one, and that'll have a completely different theme. I'm really excited.
Absolutely. And so as the coordinator, what's your favorite part of the event? Like it sounds like there's so much, but if you had to pick one.
But I really like the music. I'm a part of the music group. The team that's on the stage and dances and sings with the kids. The dances are super intricate, and the kids love it because they're dancing along and singing also. And so we get the whole front of the sanctuary, all the kids always come right up to the stage and we're all dancing. And that by itself is really cool to see kids comfortable enough just to let loose. I feel like we try and grow up kids too much, and we forget that being silly and just having fun and just, is allowed. And when the kids see us, the leaders on the stage, and they see, oh, they're acting silly, they always start off a little bit like, oh, should I go up there? And then right away, when they see us be like silly and just having fun, it's really cool to see them all break out of that thing in their head, that norm that's been put on them to not act a certain way. And this is that opportune time for them to just let loose. And so for me, that's one of my favorite things, because that's like that's like the ignition to the rest of the day for them.
Like, it sounds like a very fun event where kids are able to act like kids because, yeah, I feel like it's normal to act your age. And as a kid, like, it's fun to make believe. Like, I wish I could still like imagine that princesses are real and like mermaids are real, and for kids to be in an environment where that's accepted and that's welcomed and they can act that and just let loose. It is an amazing thing that the church is doing, and it sounds like a very fun event. And so thank you again, Shauna, for doing the interview with us, and sounds again like a very, very fun event that kids would definitely love and enjoy. Once again, thank you so much. And yeah, the Kids Shine On event will be this Saturday, March 22nd at the Lloydminster City Church from 1 to 4:30. And yeah, so thanks again, Shauna, and have a great day.
Awesome. Thank you. Bye.
The provincial government is taking steps to support Saskatchewan's steel industry in the face of international tariffs. CTV's Sierra D'Souza Butts has more.
It's a sign of support amid U.S. tariffs for Saskatchewan-made steel, as provincial crown corporations will buy and use 10,000 tons of steel made by Regina's Evraz plant.
Total between SaskPower and Sask Energy, in the range of multiple tens of millions of dollars of investment and contracts that are coming here to this facility at Evraz.
It's enough to cover 3 years of crown supply between SaskPower and Sask Energy.
Only about 3% is actually from the United States. So we've been working at this hard for a long time to make sure that we are maximizing as much as we possibly can Canadian content, and even more so Saskatchewan content.
In addition to the raw steel materials, the province will also buy more than 100 kilometers of worth of pipe made at the same facility's tubular division. Harrison says the pipe will be used during the construction of a new natural gas power plant near Lanigan. He added the province was already buying approximately 97% of its crown procurements from Canadian sources.
The commitment we're seeing today from the provincial government is a strong signal that the Saskatchewan government recognizes the importance of domestic steel manufacturing, not only for the thousands of workers who depend on it, but for the broader economy and the benefits from a strong and resilient supply chain.
In addition to SaskPower, Sask Energy has also been using Evraz as a supplier for years. So far this fiscal year, Saskatchewan Crowns have awarded more than $1.2 billion to Saskatchewan suppliers. Sierra D'Souza Butts, CTV News, Regina.
That's all for news. Sports is next, but first, here's a look at your closing market.
Today's oil prices are brought to you by First General Services.
Holy Rosary High School will be sending both their senior basketball teams to provincials this weekend. Our Thomas Wildman has more about both teams.
It's been an outstanding season for both the men's and women's Holy Rosary Raiders basketball teams, as both will be off to the ASAA 3A basketball provincials.
It's very exciting. Our boys program this year has really stepped up, and we're super excited to see them put in all the hard work and for it to finally pay off for them. We're excited for both of our programs to go, both the girls and the boys team. It's unfortunate that we're not going to the same spot, but we're still very excited to be sending both.
This will be the 7th year in a row where the girls' team will be off to provincials, and that extra experience should serve Captain Jamila Lopez and the team well down in Sylvan Lake.
We've been to provincials this is my 3rd time, and to get them prepared, like they've seen the competition we've been through because of the past tournaments. We're given the opportunity to go against provincial ranking teams, so it's nice to see that throughout the season. And going into provincials, we're just preparing the stuff that we already know, we're just perfecting it.
The boys team will be going to their first provincials since 2017, and the team is very excited.
Yeah, definitely exciting for me. I went to Fort McMurray last year for zones. Not as great when it comes to winning there, but hopefully we get to win some games here this turnaround here. I think it's really exciting because a great group of guys I've been with the whole season, and just excited to finish my high school basketball career with a great group of guys and hopefully some wins.
Games for both teams will get underway on Thursday. Thomas Wildman, Primetime, Local News.
A health and wellness fair will be coming to Lloydminster on April 5th at the Lloyd X. Our Jackson Fontaine and the planner of the event have more on that.
I'm joined here today with Melissa Winter, the Busy Bee planner for the Lloydminster area. So Melissa, thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
So you guys are going to be having a health and wellness fair coming up on April 5th. So could you just explain to me what that's all about?
So it's at the Nissan Hall to Lloydminster Exhibition Grounds. It is from 10 to 4, and it is free admission, so anyone who wants to come, there's no fee to get in. There'll be approximately 40 tables. There's going to be anything from readings, from card readings to mediumship readings, Reiki. People will be selling things like room sprays, salves, oils, massage. There'll be massage therapy there as well. I did one last year in September. It was pretty good for the first one. I was quite impressed with it. So it's just getting the word out and getting more people to attend.
So pretty much everything health and wellness related?
Pretty much, yeah.
Makes sense because it's called the Health and Wellness Fair. But Melissa, what do you think is the main focus of a fair like this?
For the most part, it's basically just getting people to come out and find alternative ways instead of going to the doctor all the time. There's other things. There's some whole food vendors there. There's some scans and stuff that you can get done while you're there. So it's just basically to help your health and well-being, honestly.
Also, I did want to ask, other than the vendors, is there going to be any guest speakers or will it just be the vendors?
For this one, it's just going to be the vendors. I will be having another one September 27th where I'm going to have guest speakers and workshops as well.
Also, where can people find more information on this event? And I don't know if there's still time, but can people still put in a table for this fair?
There is still time for that. I still have a couple tables left. So there is a Facebook page, Health and Wellness Fair. There's an event page with the same title, and also Busy Bee Planner, but BIZYBEE Planner on Facebook and Instagram, and then, of course, my own Facebook page.
So Melissa, you are the Busy Bee Planner, which probably means you plan a lot of events. With that being said, do you have any more events coming up soon?
Well, the same day, I also have a huge indoor garage sale at the exhibition grounds as well. It runs from 9 to 4, and it is in Bexon Construction Prairie Rooms. And then if we want to go all the way into the fall, I have a Hillmon Craft Show in October, clay shoot in October, and also we're trying to plan a ball tournament here at the end of May, beginning of June.
And final question I have for you, is there anything else you'd like to add about this event or upcoming events?
No, just if you wanted more information, you can contact me on Facebook or my phone number too, or email.
Well, I'm sure the Health and Wellness Fair is going to be great. Once again, that is April 5th, right here in Lloydminster. Melissa, thank you for doing this today.
Perfect, thank you so much.
Now here are your agriculture prices for today. Thank you for joining us. My name is Randy Cormish, and have a great rest of your day.